The Cider Sabotage, a tale of apples, ambition, and Aston Manor. Welcome back to Deep Filling Farm, where the air is thick with history, the floors creak with secrets. And the cider, well, it's been at the centre of a scandal juicier than a barrel of freshly pressed apples. You're nestled in the very heart of cider lore, the birthplace of Knights Cider, crafted by the visionary Albert Knight in the late 1800s. His cider was the toast of the region, a liquid testament to his ingenuity. Fast forward to the 21st century, and Knights Cider found a new home with Aston Manor Cider, a company with ambitions as bold as a strong pint. The rise of Aston Manor, founded in 1983 in Birmingham, Aston Manor quickly climbed the cider ranks, becoming the UK's largest independent cider producer. Their portfolio boasted brands like Kingstone Press, Crumpton Oaks, and, of course, Knights Cider. But with great ambition comes fierce competition, and Aston Manor had its sights set on the cider throne, occupied by none other than H.P. Bulmer, the producers of Strongbow and Woodpecker. The plot thickens. In the early 2000s, the cider industry was a bubbling cauldron of rivalry. Enter Micheal Hancocks, then managing director and a major shareholder of Aston Manor. Frustrated by Bulmer's dominance and perhaps a pint or two deep into his own product, Hancocks devised a plan that would make Machiavelli blush. He enlisted Richard Gay, a former Aston Manor chemist, to concoct a yeast-based contaminant. The mission? To introduce this spoilage into Bulmer's production line, causing their ciders to develop unappetizing snowflakes that could lead to nausea and diarrhea. To execute this dastardly deed, Hancocks recruited his daughter's partner, Paul Harris, to transport the contaminant and bribed a Bulmers employee, Russell Jordan, with £16,000 to introduce it into the cider. The sting. But here's where the plot curdles. Russell Jordan, perhaps possessing a moral compass not entirely eroded by cider fumes, reported the scheme to Bulmers and the police. A sting operation ensued, and the conspirators were caught red-handed, yeast vials in hand. In 2003, justice was served. Hancocks received an 18-month prison sentence for conspiracy to defraud and was promptly dismissed from Aston Manor's board. Harris was sentenced to 15 months, and Gay faced charges for his role in the plot. The scandal sent shockwaves through the cider industry, a stark reminder that all is not fair in love and fermentation. A new chapter. Today, Aston Manor continues to produce Knights Cider, among other brands. In 2018, the company was acquired by French cooperative Agriel, turning a new leaf in its storied history. So, as you rest in the very room where Albert Knight once toiled, perhaps you'll raise a glass to the tumultuous tales of cider's past. And if you hear the faint clinking of bottles or the distant murmur of a disgruntled brewer, don't fret. It's just the spirits of cider's history, reminding you that behind every pint lies a story worth telling. Cheers to history, to scandal, and to the ever-enticing allure of a well-crafted cider.